Hello guys and welcome back to another video. It is me, Ego, and today we are going to be playing Wolfquest with a wolf I haven't even made yet. So basically, in every single one of my Wolfquest series, I have a wolf and I try and just start and do challenges and quests and all this complicated stuff. But I'm realizing that it just doesn't work for me to have a strict laid out story, and it's much easier for me to just start with something random and just try and loosely continue it. Also, yeah, I'm back. I probably won't be as active as I was the last couple weeks of summer, but I'm trying to at least post weekly because now I'm going to be getting a job very soon. Hopefully the interview goes well on Tuesday, and I'm recording this on Sunday. So because I actually have a job, I am not in need of trying to make videos just for money, because I'm not going to be under pressure with money and stuff like that, because I'll have an actual job that has an actual wage, and it's not just, it depends how well you do. So I get to play games that I actually want to play. They might not be popular on my channel, but I have played so much Clan Gen because it's the most popular thing. So it's just been very difficult for me to play things that I actually want to play, because then I won't get as much money. But I actually do, sorry, what was I saying? I don't get money, and I get money, but I don't like to play things I like to play that much. But now I can actually play games, but I might not get that much money, but that's okay with me, because like I said, I hopefully will be getting an actual job very soon. So yeah. Anyways, let's just continue. I'm a little sick, so I have some congestion. Yes, we're not going to play with Sky today. I know I played this with him last, but we're not going to be doing that today. We're just going to be making a new wolf. Create new wolf. I just want to create a wolf. Yeah, that's basically all I want to do. And I want to have fun with it. I don't want to have Eco has blah 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 and blah 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 has that and all that complicated stuff where I want Eco to be the leader. I just want to create a random wolf that maybe I will enjoy. It might be difficult for me to think of a name, but I will try my best. Okay. These coats are all great. They really are. And if I had to think of a theme, I'm trying to think of a theme. I don't even know where my phone is. I have no idea what I want the theme of my pack to be. 'Cause okay, I think I just found something I really like, and that is Blanche. I'm not sure if any other Wolfquest creator has done this, but I just thought of that is a pure white wolf. I thought of a really cool idea. So I'm sorry if someone's already done this. I did not know, I promise. And that, oh wow, that's cool. Anyway, sorry. I was thinking that not too long ago, there was just some people, some explorers, trying to do an experiment. I know this would probably never happen in real life, but this is just imaginary. They're trying to do an experiment of what would happen if an Arctic wolf was transported to a non-Arctic climate like Yellowstone. And that is where Blanche comes into play. She is the wolf that was chosen for the experiment, and we just have to see if she'll survive. I obviously know that it's probably not going to have that much effect on her because it's a game and she's not actually an Arctic wolf, but if in real life that would definitely have a change of things if an Arctic wolf came into Yellowstone. I'm like 90% sure. But if you know anything about that, feel free to comment down below. But anyway, I'm trying to find a coat that I like that fits her Arctic kind of look. And I really like I really like this one and this one, but I'm pretty sure Biobop 307 has an OC that looks like this, and I don't want to make it look like I'm doing an OC, even though that is just a random coat. But you know, I feel like I just don't feel comfortable doing that. Anyways, I think Blanche is, I think this is her. So now I have to pick a howl. Oh gosh, no. Oh wow. That is so squeaky. Okay, I think that's it. And I'm just gonna give her some scars because actually that looks really cute. It almost looks like hearts. So that's that. For body mass, she is an Arctic wolf, and they have one of the highest body masses of the wolves, I'm pretty sure. So I'll give her some meat on her bones. I'll also give her a fluffy tail to match that, and I also make her a little bigger. Because like I said, Arctic wolves are very large. I'll give her a radio collar because obviously she is being experimented on right now. And I think that might be it. And I was just looking, and Arctic wolves are not that fast. They're not known for their speed. So I'm going to give her strength and health. And I'll write her bio in later. I'll make her very bold and social because she's wondering about these other wolves. She just came from the Arctic. She's kind of curious, and I'll make her energetic. So that is Blanche. We'll have to see how her story plays out. Single player, Amethyst Mountain. Her mate will die immediately. And we'll do accurate because it's hard for her to be a wolf in Amethyst Mountain in a new environment. She's not really adapted to this kind of stuff. And here she is in all of her glory. Blanche has finally been brought here. And let's see if she can start off by getting an elk. The chances of this are probably not very high just to find elk right away. But you know, I really want to get elk because, well, I want her quest. I want her to get her mate. A mate. What am I saying? Anyways, we're gonna go follow this scent. Okay, hello, cougar. You're already running away from us. That's surprising. Where were the elk? Where are the elk, Mr. Cougar? I would really appreciate it if you could tell me where they are. Okay, well, here's some hoof prints. Pine grass elk herd. The lag is unbearable. I don't even know why. Maybe I'll lower the graphics to good. Okay, let's try it out. Why is it lagging? Genuinely, why? Okay. Okay, I found them. That's a small calf I see. Very small. I did lower my graphics, so it might look a lot worse. But, oh well. Not the right elk for me. Is there any falling behind? Nope. How do I already have I literally did 2 bites. 2 bites. How do I already have minor leg injury? That's so dumb. That is dumb. Hopefully they have slowed it down. No, not you, cow elk. You're not the one I want. You're definitely not low enough. Let's see, are they by chance slowing down a little bit? The lag is probably coming from all these hundreds of trees. Are they not slowing down? Like I said before, we're not very fast. 1 strength. Or not 1 strength. -1 speed. If only they could stop running away from us. We're going farther and farther into this territory. If one of these elk could fall... Oh, did she just fall? One of them up ahead. We are so slow, it's unbearable. Why are they running this way? Wait, I just saw a much lower elk. You. Actually, let's try and get this calf. One of these two I will take. No, no, no. My stamina is so low it hurts. This elk calf. Oh, shoot! I almost just said a bad word. This is much harder than I thought it was going to be. I'm just gonna run in circles. Get my stamina back up. Oh, shoot. I mean, Blanche has probably never even hunted as a lone wolf before, and she's just diving right in. Let's hope the people who live in this territory do not come out and try and get us. I'm just also not a very good hunter. Like, at all. Clearly. Just trying to regain my stamina. We have to get this. We have 5 health. Well, that is not how I expected it to be. I mean, that would probably be what would actually happen in real life. But that's not how we're gonna end it off. Because, well, how do I say this? We just started. I'm probably going to turn it back to challenging. Okay, like I said before, we're gonna switch to challenging, and we're gonna see if now we can actually get this. Okay, that would have killed me so much more inaccurate. I'm very glad that I am now doing challenging. You guys probably were screaming at me. If anyone is watching this, that is. Get a cool thumbnail. Oh, that is so cute. Adorable. Going straight for the throat. Somehow my game got less laggy when I switched to challenging. Somehow that is what happened. I'm actually going to switch damage displays off because it might make my game less laggy. Plus, it immerses us more in the experience. Okay. That was scary. Get the leg. This poor child is watching her mother just get killed. I feel really bad. Why isn't she... Okay, there. Slowly but surely. Destroyed by Blanche. Well, that's after she got killed by this elk. But that didn't actually happen, of course. And now we'll try and get the calf, which is probably much easier since, well, it's a calf. If she could stop running, that would be much appreciated. I just have to regain my stamina. I did get a leg fracture in this predicament. Not a fracture, just a minor injury. But my speed is even more, like, delayed, and that's just so bad. Because this poor elk is going to outrun me. But luckily, since it's challenging, I can actually catch up. Let me just jump. And we did it! We just had to be in challenging and not accurate. And Blanche has actually taken back what these scientists might have thought would have happened. They might have thought she would have died. Which probably, I mean, well, it did happen. But we are going to ignore that. We have one chance to survive. But if she dies when she has puppies, and it's over. We're done. But anyways, we're gonna sleep. She's very tired. Not as tired as she probably would be if it was accurate, but I think she's having dreams about home and how cool it was there. I bet she's probably overheating because, I mean, it's probably somewhat cold because it's fall, but not that cold. There's no wolves around here to challenge us today. I did howl, but nobody's howling back. We're gonna eat oh. There's some wolves this way, and I think we are gonna eat a little bit, and we're gonna chase after the noises, the howling. I think Blanche is excited at the idea of starting her own pack. She probably wasn't a very... I don't even know. She probably wasn't a very high rank. I know that's not an actual thing, but in this world it is. But she's not... She wasn't a high rank in her own pack. She wasn't going to be heir. She was just going to be another helper with the pups. But she didn't want that. She had ambitious goals. She didn't have goals that she would kill for, of course. She's a very kind wolf. But she wasn't going to just stick around. And this opportunity is very prosperous. And she hopes she'll be very prosperous from it. If we can find a mate before the episode ends, it would be much appreciated. I do smell dispersals. And they are males from the quadrant pack. It hardly probably will depend on their diversity with Blanche. Unless there is a 4-star. I mean, we'll probably go for it. But we're not going to search for a 4-star. I still do like the challenge of sickness. I really like that for some weird reason. I think it just adds more flavor to the story. And if there wasn't all these hard obstacles, the game probably wouldn't be fun. Well, of course it'd be fun, but it wouldn't be fun for storytellers, I bet. It'd just be wolf hunts, wolf sleeps, wolf have pups. And that's honestly what real life is, but there's so much more depth than that, obviously. Where are these dispersal wolves? I've been running for hours. We even caved out that own little piece of territory. I've been recording for hours. I'm kidding. I've been sipping on my avocado apple strawberry smoothie. It has the texture of applesauce, but the flavor of the flavor of applesauce. But it makes my gums hurt, and I don't like it. Dispersal wolves. Where? 3-star? Just one? Hello? I thought there was a quadrant pack around here. I was looking for the quadrant pack. Is there only one? There's male canyon dispersal, and then maybe I just haven't found them yet. Where did they go? Where did he go? Sir? Where'd you go? Sir? Okay, well, now I have to find him again. Hello? There they are. Okay, they're slowly walking away from us. Come back. Please. We have a 2-star and a 3-star. And that guy over there looks pretty good. We're gonna do a confident tail wag. As I move around. He seems to be playful. Will he play with us? Very playful indeed. She's not really sure about this. He's very bold. I really like that in a mate. I think she does too. Sniffnosis isn't working. Playbow? That guy over there, we would, I can't speak. We'd have the same K locus, which we'd have a higher chance of pups. And I know I was just talking about how I would like that, but if I could prevent it in an easy way, I would. In a way where I can just not pick him. Plus, I am more intrigued with this guy anyway. He seems very playful, very straightforward. I really like that in a mate. Like a lot. Hello, sir. Who's that? Well, we're already taken in courtship, I guess, with Canyon 24M. So that is going to be all for today's video. If you would like to see more, oh, these are females, like and subscribe, and ring the notification bell to get notified as I'm sprinting away as fast as I can from these female dispersals. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed Blanche's start of her story, and this brand new male who looks pretty intriguing. He loves to play, apparently. Anyways, yeah, I hope you enjoyed. See you guys later. Like I said, if you're new, and if you're not new, and subscribe if you're new. Yep, see you guys later. Bye.